Halo semuanya, balik lagi bersama saya di sini. Saya mau main kembali WWE Showcase. Di sini kayaknya kita pakai si Umaga versus John Cena. Mungkin itu aja lah ya. Enjoy the video.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here he is. He could be the next WWE champion, the near 400-pound Umaga. A man that since debuting right after WrestleMania 9 months ago has remained undefeated. And Umaga has been in the ring, Byron, with the best of WWE.
This man looks, moves, and sounds like a movie monster. Except Umaga is for real.
He is a Samoan bulldozer, an 18-wheel version with a mean streak. Big, athletic, strong, and probably going to outweigh John Cena by well over 100 pounds.
Since 1963, the WWE title has only changed hands twice here in Kansas City. That's twice in the last 47 years.
But Umaga is a scary human being, and he can easily change that trend right here tonight.
A phenomenal ovation in this arena because the champ is here. John Cena has a gigantic challenge awaiting him in the ring, but Cena doesn't have a reverse gear.
Absolutely not. The champ only goes one way, and that's straight at you.
John Cena, a three-time WWE champion, the handler of Umaga, Armando Estrada, trying to control this undefeated challenger.
Once the bell rings, these two are going to go at each other full force.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 353 pounds, Umaga. And from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 248 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, John Cena!
You win this title, you are primed for big things.
John Cena and Umaga battling here for the WWE Championship. Will John Cena halt the Samoan Bulldozer's path to destruction?
Cena's going to have to go all out to accomplish that. No one has been able to withstand Umaga thus far. This brutal Samoan has made a mockery of his challengers and is perhaps the ultimate super heavyweight threat.
Now, Cena could be in for the greatest challenge as champion tonight, but if anyone can overcome the terrifying ruthlessness of Umaga, it has to be John Cena.
And let's remember this event last year, Byron. New Year's Revolution has not been kind to John Cena. He lost his championship a year ago at the same event.
A mental hurdle Cena needs to overcome for sure. But the past is the past. I think John has a much bigger distraction in front of him right now.
Stamina is going to be a key factor in this match tonight. Can Cena weather Umaga's vicious attacks? Can Umaga keep up the offensive pressure as Cena drags this into deep waters?
I think you're right, Cole. This...
Take it over!
Going for the win here! Oh, for the title! The champion is going for the cover.
The challenger wriggles out and won.
These men knew this match was going to be hard fought.
Umaga is truly a specimen to marvel at, Corey, and his handler, Armando Alejandro Estrada, knows he has a thoroughbred on his hands.
There's a difference between thoroughbreds and Umaga, though, Cole. Thoroughbreds can be tamed. Umaga cannot. Estrada can only serve as a mouthpiece for Umaga. He can...
From way up through the air, and connects!
No matter who you are, when you crash on the floor, a searing pain races through your body. Sent straight into the barricade.
Now bringing the fight back into the ring. Umaga heads up. This is going to be next.
From the top, all the way to the outside.
They got all of that. Just taking flight and soaring through the sky.
Delivered into the barricade.
Cena tonight attempting to do something no one else has been able to do. Be it HBK, Triple H, Kane, the list goes on and on. No one has been able...
From the top!
Crashing to the floor.
Yeah, and I don't think that's what was in mind there.
I don't know if there was anything in mind there.
Rattling our announce desk.
I don't know what's coming next, but it's not good. Punch him in the chest.
Getting dangerously close to our announce table.
Sent flying out of the ring here. He's headed up high.
From the top.
Whoa, what a landing. Soaring through the sky and crashing onto their opponent.
And now gets tossed into the ring. And don't expect much of a wrestling match. Neither superstar giving an inch here. Ooh! Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this. The fight is on, and it's furious.
Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
Ooh! No! And there goes Cena. Taking things to the top rope.
He's getting on his feet, vulnerable to what's coming next. From the top. Whoa, look out. Completely throwing self-preservation out the window.
I don't know how your mind would even think about doing that.
Such a unique situation for the champion John Cena tonight. This could be the first time in Cena's career that he comes in as an underdog champion.
That's a credit to the challenger. Anybody would be an underdog against a man that's undefeated. Umaga simply looks unbeatable.
But John will fight you as long as he's breathing. That's the Cena style.
He's really pushing the limit here, getting close to a countout.
From the top. Good Lord, taking flight. That's going to be on highlight reels for a long time.
Incredible courage to even attempt that.
Wow! And with the attacks Umaga has been delivering, you have to think about internal injuries mounting on Cena now. And you just see Cena's legs bend awkwardly off the steel steps. Umaga really pinpointed a target with that attack.
I don't know if it was strategic on the part of Umaga or just a result of his rampage, but either way, taking out Cena's foundation is going to sway the power advantage into Umaga's favor now.
He has him lined right in.
Look out!
What a knockout punch!
Oh, man.
A rare position for Cena in this fight. We can't often say that John's overpowered in a matchup, but this 360-plus pound Samoan bulldozer is more than a formidable opponent.
Listen, sometimes when there's a fight, you're not always going to be the biggest. You're not always going to be the strongest. And even if that is the case for Cena tonight, John Cena has never met up high. Oh!
Cena is unable to stop this string of offense.
Umaga is simply overpowering John Cena right now.
And there was some force on that move. In a well-timed double-leg takedown. Gonna stack that up here.
Shoulder pin.
Cover to be crowned champion. Kicks out after one.
He's still got more left in the tank.
Nice counter by Cena. Just like that, Cena gets intercepted.
Muscles up their opponent. Emerald frozen.
Ooh, and he manages to reverse. Returning back to the ring.
Piercing the throat.
And Umaga, of course, coming from a very rich heritage. Some of the greatest athletes in any sport come from the Samoan heritage.
Umaga's aggressiveness can be traced back to his bloodline. When you're fighting a Samoan, you are battling a tough, scary human being.
Kick out.
And you gotta think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time.
Uh-oh. Look at this. He just tossed a leg.
Assaulting the knee with purpose. And Umaga is in control.
Cena has no response for Umaga's savage and brutal offense.
Caught that and reversed it. Shoulders are down to retain. And he kicks out of the pin and one.
Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take.
Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver. And I could look at Umaga, and he reminds me of Yokozuna. His unmatched thickness and size is an orthodox offense.
Look at Umaga's thighs, his calves. They give him a great power and a great base. It makes him almost impossible to knock off his feet.
He's thick, he's strong, he's nasty, and he...
And Cena flattened in the corner.
Umaga's just overpowering him. Look at the strength into the corner, just setting Cena up.
You have to start to ask yourself, is the end of John Cena near?
I think so. Look out!
What a headbutt. No one has been able to stop Umaga. No one.
You are seeing why Umaga is undefeated. Why no one has been able to stop the Samoan bulldozer.
Here comes Umaga, and Cena catches him with a boot. John Cena from behind, rolls him up, shoulders down, and a kick out by Umaga.
And Cena immediately back into the clutches of Umaga.
I'm not sure what else Cena can do here. I'm not sure John Cena knows how to stop Umaga.
And Corey, you know there's no force equal to being on the receiving end of a headbutt from Umaga.
It's in Umaga's DNA. Generations have perfected the art of using their own skull as a weapon that could stop an elephant. Oh man, this might be it. 2. I guess he doesn't think he's done enough damage to put this one away yet. Being set up in the corner for something.
Oh, targeting the arm. This has got to hurt.
Sometimes I look at Umaga and it just scares me. I think he forgets that he's even in a championship match. Estrada is very aware of it, but Umaga sometimes looks oblivious to what's going on, other than the fact that he knows.
Cena, look at this power onto his shoulders.
Attitude adjustment. That is how a true champion defends their title.
dropping the elbow. Umaga with a retaliation.
Holy, meet the barricade.
Pulled in for a
Belly to belly.
And the onslaught to his core is continuing.
If he keeps taking targeted strikes like this, he's going to be doubled over before long.
Superstar setting up. Side slam.
Umaga heading top rope.
From the top. Wow.
Look out below.
You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense, but I can't say it didn't pay off.
Cena and Umaga are out of control, taking each other to their absolute limits.
This has been as physically intense as we expected. Umaga with a crazed look in his eyes, staring down Cena. Oof, back elbow puts a stop to things.
Pulled in for a belly-to-belly. Cover for the championship. The challenger stays alive.
He refuses to stay down.
Pure instinct.
Boom, return fire with the headbutt. Clothesline. So effective.
He's rising to his feet in a perilous situation. Good Lord.
Pop-up Samoan drop.
Brutal attack from Umaga. He smells Cena's blood in the water.
Cena's looking weak in the knees. Could spell trouble. Here it comes.
Oh, the Samoan spike.
Could that be enough to gain the title?
New champion, an undefeated champion.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Champion, Umaga!
This proves it. Truly no one can withstand Umaga. The Samoan bulldozer has wrecked his way